Yeah, it's Friday night, we're ready to fight. Open the door, step inside. Savage battle's about to begin. Gather the gang, watch it go. Jump in the car, these boys are ready to blow. Raising hell to hands, yeah. Hold your breath, don't get tapped. We're putting this sport on the map. Damn right, son. Crank it up now. Jitsu, let's fucking go. Jitsu. Buckle up for this wild ride. Crash and burn, punk, nah. We don't lose it, was all in pain. You will never forget my name. Break it down, raw. Jitsu, this is war. All out war. All out war. Open the door and step inside this savage battle. This savage battle's about to begin. Gather the gang, watch it go. Jump in the car, these boys are ready to blow. Raising hell to enhance, yeah. Hold your breath, don't get tapped. We're putting the sport on the map. Damn right, son. Crank it up now. Jitsu, let's fucking go. Jitsu. Buckle up for this wild ride. Crash and burn, punk, nah. We don't lose it, was all in pain. You will never forget my name. Break it down, raw. Jitsu, this is war. All out war.
Love it. Hey, Jitsu Virgin here also. So I don't even know what to expect, but look at that. 36 seconds.
I know how to hit the post so close. Real quick. So Jitsu is one of the events that will be going on during Friday night fights, along with Coffin Wars, tire wrestling, chest slap fight. There are 6 teams that have been compiled that will take on each other over the summer, and points will be awarded depending on what they do. And then come the end of the summer, we'll know which team is the elite team out there. And you're going to have guys competing in stuff they've never competed in before.
I like
so
that.
You're going to have 2 slappers tonight that will be competing in Jitsu, and they've never done it. Same thing for the other sports. So that's your rundown. Hey now.
Oh, hello there.
Who is this?
Hey now.
So we will see some familiar faces, but also some
New faces. Yeah.
old faces.
Look at them old face.
Big boy.
There's tire wrestling.
Hey, big boy. Liar. Look like a teacher with this class.
I like our song better.
Ours was pretty badass. Good job, whoever that band was.
Yeah, I'll try and find out.
Somewhere around 520 pounds of man meat in the front seat.
Creed, we get in that car, we couldn't even get up and grab each other.
Yeah, it's a lot of man meat.
There's
a lot of
gotta
meat.
be some fight in
A lot
the
of man
competitor.
meat. I think it's ridiculous.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a crime in progress. This is what it
All
looks
that
like
meat.
if you get attacked in your car by a guy that trains.
By the way, you can
jiu-jitsu.
use anything in the
Again,
car.
This is what a murder looks like in progress.
Use
right
anything in
here.
the car, look,
Sweating profusely. It's hot as hell
I'm just
inside
glad to
the
see
car.
you help us up this
I
way.
tell you, Mark, this sport is really evolving. Look at that.
You can use the seat belt to your
Lots of heavy
advantage.
breathing inside
That's
the
what I
car.
was thinking.
There's not much relief in the back seat.
And
That big man
is this
has some
portion
for 3
in
minutes.
3D? Does it feel like I should put on glasses
all the
for
way
this
around
part?
the throat, and this is a tough situation.
Dan, thank you.
Get in the later
Thank you,
rounds,
Dan the
we're
man.
gonna see how far they're willing to go to get the win.
How far will we go to get the win? We'll go all the way, baby.
I would go all the way because it's a Mustang, baby.
Mustang, baby. My God. We know where all the production value went for Slap Fight. Come over here to Jitsu. My God.
Hello, friendly friends, and welcome to Friday Night Fights. I'm JT Tilley, as always, with my good friend Jason Mayhem Miller. And tonight
Hey, I
is
know a
week
Mayhem.
1 of our 10-week
Yeah,
series,
non-relation.
Friday Night Fights, where every week a new PLN
Mayhem
sport
Miller
and a
was
member
an
of one
MMA
of our
fighter,
6
and he also had a
pre-selected
show
teams. And
on
Jason,
MTV
last
a long
week,
time
if you're
ago, I
on
think.
social media, you noticed that we've selected
Where,
from our
like,
140
it was like,
roughly signed
if there was a
athletes,
bully, you would
we
fight
selected
the
42
bully
of
or
them
something.
and split
You
them
remember that
into
show
6
where it,
separate
like,
teams of 7 each.
I'm pretty
Now,
sure
those
that's what it
6
was.
teams will send a new person
Money.
into battle
Money.
every Friday night
Is
until
the
our
volume
grand
all right for
finale
everybody else?
on
A little low
August
for me.
15th.
Is
where
it?
we will
I got
decide
one.
which of
It
those
could be just me,
teams
though. That's
is 2025 PLN top
Very
team.
low on mine.
Jason?
Yeah, that's right, JT. Hey, the viral craze
By the way,
is back on the road
see, we
for
spent the
another
money
grappling lap. That's
on
right.
him
It's card
instead of
Jitsu.
Mikey
It's
sitting
the
next to
clash
JT.
on the dashboard. So buckle up, buckaroos. It's time to get strangled with the seat belt. Hey, guys, are you ready to get this show on the road? Let's go, baby. This
could've
is
done that.
card Jitsu.
All right, let's take it down to the front of the 2025 Mustang and our
Woo,
host,
Creed's new car.
Dallin Getling.
Good evening, friends.
Just think of
Welcome
all
to
the
PLN
ash you
Studios
pick
in
up
the
in that
beautiful
Creed.
Ozark Mountains. I'm your host, Dallin Getling, and tonight we
Jammer.
are featuring a card Jitsu match. Lots of card Jitsu matches, and so all the fun's going to take place in this beautiful beast behind me. It is a 2025 Mustang. It's sponsored by RTR. Now, all the matches are sanctioned by Extreme Sport USA. Our lead official is Kyron Bowen. Timekeeper is Darius
Oh, I
Montana.
agree.
They
And
just
this show's
gave
producer is
him
Will Reed, directed by
them that
none
car.
other than Mr.
I mean,
JT Tilley.
it's never gonna be
Now, this
sold as a
entire
used
event
car, is it?
Is brought to you by Pro League Network. PLN is the world's leading player in esports. So if you
I'd like
want
to
to
see
get
the-
the next sports
I'd like to
obsession,
see the
go to
car report, the
ProLeagueNetwork.com.
Carfax on this
All right.
car.
Yeah,
Are
it's
you
still
guys ready to
super
buckle
low
up and
for
have
me.
some fun? Well, please
Guys, let us-
direct
let
your
us know.
attention to the front screens
Again,
as
for
we
me,
meet
this
our
is-
first competitor.
Is that loud or low?
That's low. Very low.
All right.
Loud?
We've got
No.
Team Biscuits,
Being a
Firecracker. Good to see these guys enjoying each other's fights. You just can't get them to stay backstage. They just won't. Round 1.
That's not a terrible.
That is the kind of power that Firecracker has in his right hand.
Fire snake. Bro.
Please welcome Firecracker!
Why are we not fighting for this car?
Oh my
At the
god.
end of the, at the end of all these fights.
That was awesome, right?
Do not say anything bad about people with yellow cars.
The deepest
What's the black
in the
Larry
division.
comedian?
Firecracker. Most guys hate it. Larry just he slaps a little deeper. No complaints here. Oh, and Larry. Oh, that was a good one.
Maybe that let's CEO.
Firecrackers.
I was about to say,
This
I
is
wanna
Firecracker
have as
coming in
little
here.
clothing on as
Firecracker
possible.
is a professional slap fighter. This is his first time at Jiu-Jitsu Championship.
Now, that's an interesting base of grappling, slap fighting. I don't know how much that's going to help him in this, but I certainly think that his wavy locks will do the trick.
Yes, and not being a scared.
Yes, I believe so.
If I was on there, Creed,
And there he is, Black Larry. He's a superstar on the rise. People absolutely love this kid.
All over the
Very
place.
intense.
Now,
Black Larry loves to compete. Round 1.
the music is up here.
Okay, this is fun. It looks like Larry's out quickly.
Black Larry, very quick on top. Let's see what he can do here.
He's going to lock up that arm. It's now 1-1. 30 seconds remaining in round 1.
Roman,
Nice
thanks if you
point
can hear
scored
me.
by
And
Cameron Harrison.
thank you.
A fantastic shot from Black Larry, and Firecracker goes down hard.
Well, I've worked with Black Larry a couple times, so I will go with him. Young, explosive, and got him in the air.
Oh, he's got him up.
Almost got it dunk early on.
One of the most popular new slappers of recent years. Fantastic athlete.
Can't hear words you're saying. Hang on.
Oh yeah, neither. I can't hear you either. That's why I was just talking.
Yeah, it's all over the place. So I can run it on the board. It's fine.
Way crazy.
Favorite Black
There's
Larry.
our boy Black Larry. Good to see Black Larry.
He's a great competitor. He's
Like I was saying, Black Larry has competed at all these events, I'm pretty sure. So he is one of the most well-versed guys out of all of them.
Check there.
I don't know. I just know about the slapping and the golfing.
The one where they look like they're planking, they're trying to, they'll try and like swipe the other person's arm out and make them fall and hit their face.
And all around nice guy, Kyron Bullitt.
What a beard on.
Yeah, that's a fake beard. Actually, it's not a real beard, but you know, it looks good. Matches his eyebrows, which are also prosthetic. And we're gonna go to the front of the car here, and we're gonna take a look at the coin toss. Now, whoever wins the coin toss at Car Jitsu Championship has the choice of who starts behind the steering wheel. And Mayhem, that is not a good place to start your first match.
Yeah. Thank you for letting us in under the hood.
Passenger, go ahead and get in there. Go ahead and get there.
All right, so it looks like Firecracker wins the coin toss. He chooses round one in the passenger seat. So
Those are some nice
we're gonna get these
seats.
guys loaded up in the car and get ready.
Yeah, those seats are beautiful. I'd be so scared I'd get something on them.
Does any of this really matter much when you're inside of a car? I mean, you know what I mean? Oh, Jesus, look at his
This
eyes.
is like the most awkward first date I have ever seen.
Now, where do you think these gentlemen are headed?
Into the hearts and minds of America's youth. And we're off.
Oh my God, he was slow getting the belt off.
Strap off like a
Quickly.
Oh, and he's got the hangman's noose already. He's going to take this first round quickly.
Oh, my goodness.
Firecracker's fighting for survival here. He's trying to keep this
Him not
seatbelt
getting out of that
off the
seatbelt feed was
esophagus.
so crucial because
Firecracker
now
is
he
saying,
is at such a disadvantage. And
I-
never having done this is
Yeah.
making it even worse.
Seems to be.
This is a rough
tough
assault.
day.
This
No.
is like
Oh,
a
it's
I
gonna be
mean,
a
what a
long day.
great
Oh,
start
it's
for
like
Black
fire.
Larry.
It is tapped out.
Immediately, about 30 seconds into the first
Wow.
Black
Round
Larry
one, the Black Larry.
change that Jiffy Lube.
All right, Black Larry's going to win the first round. And here
God.
at Car Jitsu Championship, friend, you must win the round by submission. So that will end the first round, and it goes to Black Larry.
Him not getting out of that
fact
seatbelt
about
was
Car Jitsu
such-
Championship, there is no break
such
between
a
rounds.
devastation
Just
to
long
him
enough
on
to
that
switch
one.
seats. And
I
we
came
will
out of
immediately
Circle
start
K the other
round
day.
two.
There's these two kids in
The
the
only
back
break
seat,
here is the
sitting next to me,
emergency break.
and the one
Right.
boy is just, I mean, just, I mean, right to the brother. It was,
Competitors look.
all right.
filled up.
I backed up
This
and
looks
left.
like a buddy cop comedy.
It certainly does.
Yes, exactly. Tina, that's. I swear to God, it's what they were doing.
And we're off. This time Larry
Oh.
reaches over and tries to get
Man.
the jump.
Oh, a guillotine
God,
in the
Black-
glove box.
I mean,
All right,
Black
we've got
Larry is
Firecracker.
really.
He's doing one of these
Oh
deep-
no! Oh no! It's a tea bag.
Oh
I've
yeah,
seen this
it's watching
video.
bloods.
Yep.
Okay, he going to force the action into
You have
the
to
driver's
stay in the
seat.
front,
Now we've got
right?
what's called the nut
No,
hug
you can
here.
get anywhere in the car.
Black Larry
Oh, can you?
all over
Okay.
Firecracker.
Kind of a sort of a fruit salad on the headrest situation.
Absolutely. Have you heard that
Larry
song
trying
by
to
the
get that
Wiggles?
belt.
I'm sorry I don't participate in Pride Month.
You will.
Damn, he come with some
All
controversy.
right, we've got enough
already.
seatbelt in the back here. We've got enough shoulders. shoulders. Oh, and it's over.
Tap
Black
Damn,
Larry.
Black
with
Larry,
some
taking it
regular
easy. I'm not
manslaughter.
surprised though.
My good man, Larry.
Wow.
One of the wonderful things about these two guys is that they've got a friendship. They've competed in other sports with each other, and you know they'll be back to face each other another day. But this one goes to the green team, Mayhem.
Yeah, Black Larry's really representing.
They said, I want to book Mayhem for the show. They said, all right, and they booked this guy.
Wrong
way.
Mayhem.
Wrong Mayhem.
And I think this whole, Friday Night Fights thing was kind of made for you, man, because you're the one that's competed in the most sports, right?
Yes,
You've done
sir.
all these things.
I love them.
So sometimes you got like
Hi,
Firecracker.
Susie.
He never done Karjitsu, right?
Yes, sir.
But you've done Karjitsu. What else?
Ultimate Tire Wrestling,
Not
Slap
yet.
Fight, and Gorilla Games.
Okay, haven't done chest chop yet.
No, I'm not.
Maybe we'll get you called for
Jimmy.
that. Well, you won one for the green team.
Yes,
Got
sir.
some points for the green team. I want to give you a chance to give a shout out to anybody.
Mikey,
Tapped
Anybody
out.
that supports me, thank you for watching.
We support you, Black
my
Larry.
family.
we love Black
love
Larry.
being here. Thank you for having me in PLN.
Well, great job, man. And I'm sure your teammates are rooting you on. And you
No.
celebrate them, but you got the
I mean,
first win.
I'm sure if you got your knee on somebody's hair, that would be an advantage. But you're not gonna, they don't really want you to grab and pull their hair. Same thing with no eye gouging, no fish hooking, stuff like that. Again, no surprise there. Black Larry, Renaissance man of PLN. He does it all.
I guess he just understood. It was at such a disadvantage on that first tap out. I mean, you can't. I mean, I don't know how you'd get the damn seatbelt off at that point.
Oh, could you
The
imagine?
second one, though, I guess, did he just have a really good hold on him? And
Yeah, he basically, all right, so he had the rear naked choke on him right there. And I think with this other one, Larry just kind of like, you can take your shoulder and push it into somebody's neck. And I think that's what he ended up doing. It was hard to see exactly, but I think that's what he had done.
I'm sure they got a whole list of rules of shit. You can't be doing dumb shit.
Oh, no, he's got a rear naked right there. Yeah. Okay.
All right, so the first match
Thank God JT
is
dressed up
over.
for
It was
the
over
event.
quite quickly, Mayhem, and it was Black Larry representing the green team, picking up 5 points.
Yeah,
for the
Black
team.
Larry was on all gas, no brakes, no haircut. He put it down for the green team. Now, tell me about these points. 5 points that Black Larry just earned to go towards the total team win.
Okay, anytime you win your match with submission or with a knockout, you get 5 points. If you win by a decision, 2.5 points. And of course, if you lose the match, no points at all. So throughout the course of the 10 weeks of the summer, each of these guys will be coming in, some of them multiple times, multiple Friday
This
nights,
says
and they'll be
Maki
representing their
Ramon.
teams. Wins gain points for the team. Losses gain nothing for the team. So at
Yes,
the end
the
of the
one,
9 weeks,
the only.
we calculate the points, and in the grand finale,
You're going to see a lot of familiar
always
faces because you got
give or
6
take
teams that are
$5 billion.
comprised of
The
people who
toughest
do
field day on earth.
events
Yes.
here on.
Yes, and
PLN.
matter of fact, there's 5
Yes,
matches
D-Ray.
tonight, and the next
That's
match
JT
is
Tiller.
on their way to the queue now. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first package for the first competitor.
Look at this package.
Fallon on the right, Fletcher Estes on the left. All right, and we're off. Oh, and immediately we go into dogfight position. It does look like there's a little bit of wrestling happening here.
It won't take much to snap that
Fletcher's
rear
holding
view
on to that
mirror
neck
off.
all
Yeah,
the
you think they'd go ahead and take it off like they do in movies.
time. Really torquing on that
So it
neck.
won't be in the shot.
Oh, look at
Oh,
this.
oh, look at that.
Not gonna work.
That guy's got a look like a serial killer on his face.
I've seen him in a bad position many times. He is hard to kill. And you can rest assured that
Everybody
wants that.
how tired he gets or how
Hey.
this guy's going to fight till the final buzzer or until he's unconscious. So what we're looking at here is a
Yeah, I guess that's another question I have, though, for real. Like, can you have a body part hanging out the window or something? You know what I
I
mean?
think so, as long as you don't leave the car. So this is a guy that knows his way around Karjitsu, no stranger to the event.
He's a Karjitsu veteran.
A handsome boy, too, I might say.
Thank you very much. I'd like to keep this about the competitor show, if you would. Fletcher Estes, I believe this is his 4th match at Karjitsu
I
Championship.
mean, first
He's
dude lost
representing
one
the green
round
team.
because of that.
And we just watched his teammate Black Larry pick up 5 points for the green team.
I mean,
and
that's
he's
not
looking to do the
easy
same.
to
He's
get
got
off a damn
tough
seatbelt that
matchup
quick. Think
tonight.
about
Oh,
that.
hell no.
Take a look
We've
at
seen
the
people
package.
try and take off from the cops and get strangled up.
Right? Dan the man, thank you.
And we're off. And right away,
I like
Chambers
that
is out of the
idea.
passenger seat. He goes for the shoulder strap, and he's going to try to put that right around the carotid. And Jeff Allen is starting to question just a handful of his life decisions.
Hey,
Looks like he's
by
gonna
standing
go
on the horn.
seat here. We've got 2 minutes left, and John
I got my
Chambers
coffee.
takes the round. And John Chambers finally gets the throat. Here we go.
Come on,
He's got the
dude.
hangman's noose. Jeff is in trouble, and there's the tap. Jonathan Chambers first
Extra
out,
cold, I
immediately
put it in
goes
the
for
freezer.
shoulder strap.
I don't know, Amanda, maybe because
Oh,
these
and it
people
looks
are
like he's pulled out
athletes.
some crazy stuff here. Is it an arm bar? Can't be.
Oh, you want to see one of us get hurt? See how he's out the window, Creed?
All right, here we go.
Yeah,
It's the same
yeah,
song
I guess that
again,
answers
only
that
this
question.
time Vincent Bryan
I
is
guess they can go through the
fending off
sunroof if they
seatbelt
break the
attack.
window.
Jonathan Chambers with everything he's got.
That'd be like saying you're watching somebody do surgery and like, why don't you guys do surgery?
Vince, wow.
I'd like to see y'all do surgery.
Creed, do you like NASCAR? Why don't you go drive in the NASCAR?
Is there anything else you'd like for us to try and do that we can't do?
I've only heard it one time.
I gotta say, I trust the jiu-jitsu guy with the shiner.
Yeah, same here. Jonathan Chambers. He's also Mayhem, a veteran of Karjitsu Championship. And this is a great matchup, actually. This is an up-and-comer against a veteran.
There you go. Now, I like this
Chambers
idea.
has
Them in the
something like
back
10
seat while you're
matches.
in an Uber.
Chambers looked like he took a gear shift to the eyeball.
They have to fight while the car is flying down a rocky road.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to move to the front of the car, and our host, Dallin Getling, for the coin toss.
All right, Fletcher.
And the coin toss will determine who will start
D-Man, do you
in the
think these
driver's
guys?
seat and
Are
who
you
will
kidding me?
start
Oh my God.
in the
you're
not
They
crazy.
go through.
The same way I do it with my wife.
Most of these guys are MMA fighters.
I mean,
A huge majority of them are MMA fighters or former MMA fighters. It's not like these are just randos off the street.
there you go, Deborah.
All right,
Love it.
we're
Thank
back.
you.
This is our second matchup. We've got purple
These guys
team in the passenger
compete
seat,
at the
green
highest
team in the
level.
driver's seat. John Chambers versus Fletcher Estes. Let's listen in.
Okay, now you're talking, Billy. That's something that we
I
could
would do that.
in a heartbeat.
I got to worry about the car, not me.
It's a 2025 Mustang something special.
And
I
we're
don't know.
off. Oh,
What
and
are
very,
you-
very quickly, Chambers.
Ooh,
Mouthpiece.
pushing him on the back of the head, controlling the back of his head.
Chambers
Right.
on, up, and at him. He's lucky he don't
Chambers.
have a sunroof.
Oh,
He
look
was
at
poking
that,
straight
Kylie.
Good to see you,
Very aggressive
Kylie.
in round one. He's going to go knee on belly here.
The
Yes,
door
he
came
was.
open.
Oh, a reset saves good old Fletch.
Okay, now what's
Oh.
happened here, Mayhem?
Do we do
is
the
there was a
seatbelt
little bit of
again,
trouble
or-
here, and
Yeah.
and
I wouldn't
Fletcher
say that was trouble. I would say he's hopping straight out like.
Oh my God, it looks like a child driving their drunk uncle home from work or something.
outside, and that restarts the match.
Oh, that's a fantastic strategy.
You only get that once per round, though. Here we go.
Oh,
Let's see
wow.
it.
So
he
did you hear that?
intentionally opened it because he was at a disadvantage. Wow.
Well, that's interesting, but you can only do that once per round.
It's a get out of free card, jail free card. But that's interesting.
Yeah, it's
Something to think
Woodbugger.
about if we were to
What's up, Little Booger?
out of the car roof
Coming
right
out
now
the
and looked
sign.
at the bar, what would happen?
Well, I tell you, Jonathan Chambers has pulled a couple of arm bars like this, but this particular car, Mayhem, is a
It's a tight
2025
fit.
Ford Mustang Series 3 RTR. This thing has tiny little windows.
Series
and there's
3
not a lot of room here to
RTR.
work. So
Good to see, Kylie.
that Fletcher Estes has to concentrate on is getting John back into the car because there are no heel hooks or leg locks of any type at Car Jitsu.
And he should remember to turn off the dome light so they don't run the battery out.
Yes,
He's-
and don't forget to
Holy
rewind.
shit.
What?
All right, a little bit of hand fighting here. A lot of people would call this sissy fighting, but these guys have a choice.
My
All right,
God.
now we're still just kind of fighting for the armrest.
Did you
I've
just
done
get a
that
bunch of
lot, but
nudes or
it's not
something?
this
Why are you
aggressive.
going saying
I'm
that?
looking at how much
No,
the fucking
it's really a
Mustang
standoff
aren't they
right
are.
here. This looks like
Was it
ordering Starbucks.
a half
Oh,
a
no,
year
those
of my prize or what? Are we
Never
talking?
mind. Never mind. All right, those are a bit different.
All right, Jonathan
Okay.
Chambers now with a
I'll
taste
show
of
you in a
his
second,
own medicine.
I'm gonna
Fletcher
see.
Estes is going to sit here on the
Yes, Mayor, it is.
windowsill of the driver's side. Oh, and then he smashes himself in the rib coming back in.
Oh, I bet that hurt.
Yeah, he looks like he's kind of hunting the guillotine. Chambers kind of hunting for a gi choke here on his rash guard.
The one thing about Car Jitsu Championship, you can assist yourself by grasping the gi pants, but not the rash guard.
No, I you know what? I missaw that. That was the seat belt around his neck. Really clever use of the belt.
Nice. Fletcher Estes, this is kind of like World Star fist fights here. These guys need to engage.
World Star.
Oh,
we're way out.
oh.
Pouring out of the side like a street takeover.
Mikey would have said it's giving
All right, now
birth.
At this point,
if
if,
he
Yes.
was-
if anyone were to
Look,
reach
fun
and
fact,
touch the
guys,
mat,
and I
we
can say this
restart.
now that
So
I
whoever's
haven't.
going to
I
be
didn't
the
get
aggressor
booked.
here is going to
JT wanted me to come on and
or
be
it's all for naught. Oh, look here,
a
Jason.
special
we've got an arm
commentator there with him
man,
during
very
one of
close.
the
Yeah,
Friday
5
nights. But
seconds, or he just ghost riding the whip.
not big enough for the. Oh my God, it looks like a rape.
That's
Not big enough.
Seconds left.
Grape, he said with a G.
What
by
a
the
Great,
way.
looks like a
match
grape.
that we got here. He's
Oh,
trying to push him out of the car and put his face.
Oh my God.
Wow.
All right, so now we reset,
That's,
right?
It looks like
Look
there's
at-
about to be a restart there.
This is what I pull up.
The time ran
What an
out.
amazing little match right
And I
there.
thought that some of these were that, but they're different.
Right,
If you
so
look
these
down
guys
here,
now
that's
will
why I was like,
move.
what? I mean, look at these prices.
You know, I bet
Uh,
Steven Seagal
It looks
has
around
nothing on these
33K,
guys.
No,
Okay,
Steve,
that's
which is
very
still
easily the
quite a
greatest
bit for a
Car
Mustang. But
Jitsu
Well, he
You know.
was, but you know, time marches on,
I don't
and
know.
these competitors.
But
are
yeah,
way better
so-
than Steven Seagal.
No,
There was a
Steve
meeting.
Seagal is timeless, my friend.
Your boy didn't make the cut. It's all right. there's always next.
All right. No rest.
So there better be some top tier talent.
Here we go, round 2.
Uh-oh. Fletch is being pinned down in the passenger seat.
Okay, now he's got that
Thank you, Dan.
here, and he's in a bad spot.
You opened the door for a reset.
Clever strategy.
Fletcher Estes with his tiny little feet on the mat. Now he's wasted it. That's a premature. What do you call that, Jason?
Oh, that's a chair
It's
unit.
a premature use of his escape toe touch.
Erection.
Yes.
It's a carry.
I like how you get right to the point.
No, I believe he
Here we
can.
go. We got aggressive attack from Jonathan
From what I
James.
Pretty sure you can.
Fletch is there pinned down like a palm.
If you look at this car, there is not much of a back seat.
Fletcher Estes turned
Very little back
a little
seat.
bit pinker than the first 2 rounds.
All right. He's really struggling.
I mean, the
get-
size advantages.
Balboa, look at that. When you squeeze him.
Oh
like this,
God, that's it. How's he gonna get out of this? His head's about to pop like a zit.
All right, we got a win here.
Another. And then what a great match. What a great match.
That's a seatbelt choke for Jonathan Candy Corn Chambers.
Oh. Fletch.
Anthony, it's not the first time that it would lie to me, but I mean, it says,
Let's go down to the
oh, that's a
bar,
spec
and
2.
our leader-
Right there,
our
it's spec
host, Alan Getz.
3 RTR,
I'm in here talking to you.
33K. I don't know.
You got a
You know better than I do, buddy.
purple team.
I don't know shit about cars. You know that.
You got the submission.
I thought that was really sounding like
So
33,000.
tell me, I couldn't see what was
Well,
going
let's
on.
be fair, Creed
What was
hasn't
going on
bought
out
a
this
new
window?
car in a
Like,
very
how
long
were you guys
time.
even hanging out? Like, just
33,000 him was like,
So-
wow, them's are
He was a lot
2,000
smaller
prices.
and obviously a lot more fit.
Uh-huh.
That was all his core. He was holding both of us.
Oh,
up
no
as I
shit. So
went.
that is true.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
had him trapped where he couldn't touch the floor, so we had
Oh.
to kind of scoot down together for the
Okay,
reset.
I was confused why he just didn't go down. But you,
Don't
you were
don't
trying to
don't
hold on.
ask
Were you
me.
going for a rear naked or what were you doing?
Yeah, I was trying to get to a rear naked, but he turned and faced real good, so just had to transition, see what I could get.
So now you went out the window. We weren't sure how that would work in this car, but you used it, and then he used it, and then he went out again. And you did that whole thing. I can't wait to watch that on the replay.
Yeah.
But congratulations. How you feeling?
Good. Ready for another match.
Awesome. Well, you want to give a shout out to anybody?
Yeah, shout out to my sponsor, Springfield Vapor. Appreciate everything you guys do for
Ah.
me. Huge shout out to my wife and kids. I love you and appreciate everything you do for me as well.
All right. Congratulations. And of course, shout out to the purple team. And your
Yes,
winner, John
sir.
Chambers.
Should be.
Oh, that could be painful. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
Thanks, Mason.
Awesome.
Hope he's not coming for the car talk.
I mean, these guys look like a couple of grease monkeys. Sure, why not?
I like these guys. They must know a lot about cars.
The one feller talks about cars. He must have a lot of money. He said his car was cheap.
Oh, yeah, it's true. It's sponsor before family, you know.
Look, sometimes you gotta put the money first.
I'd say no. No, thank you. Unless I could sell it instantly. Yeah, I know. You can leave the keys in it. You ain't got to worry about it. Nobody could be able to drive. Musculature. Mario.
Mario.
Musculature.
Good to see you, bud. Yeah, that going out of the car stuff. So we're all learning together all the nuances, all the things it takes to win.
Like how you can open up the door one time per round to reset.
What a great idea that is. But is there a chance your opponent can lock the door? Door's been locked. Can't get out. Dude, that when he was choking him there at the end, oh my god.
All right, friends. Our next competitor representing the pink
Me
team
too.
is Alex Stevens.
That was a lot of years ago.
Here we go.
Come on, Alex.
Alex Stevens, Mayhem comes to us. He's highly recommended by several friends of mine. They've all said this. is
The
great.
name alone
Currently
sounds
brown
like he used to
belt
work at
in
Bob
Jiu-Jitsu.
93.3.
But as you know, that
He come highly recommended. He does amazing landscaping.
Let's start spinning that.
I was thinking about that too. About locking the door.
That's raw.
Yeah, lock that door, bro.
And I hear he's an aggressive grappler, so I'm looking forward to it.
He has the focused determination of a creature twice his size.
Indeed, he do. Let's look at.
God knows he's got a melon
package, shall we?
Oh, no thanks.
Cheese to bro.
What's going on?
David Glassburner. And let me tell you, he is David Glassburner coming in tonight. Right now, Glassburner.
I would use that. I mean, that big head might be an advantage. He's using his melon to push that around.
Paste in the corner here. Let's see it. All right, so we got a little bit of hand fighting going on here, and Glassburner is a little bit more of a jiu-jitsu technique.
I think you got to stop and think when you're doing those holds and stuff, how much that takes out of you. When you're just holding tight, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or if you're trying to even push somebody off. I mean,
it's a lot when they grab like that. It's a lot like a rest hold, where you're just waiting for your opponent to make a mistake so you can move to the next thing. So,
Nat, that beautiful woman, right there, Kylie,
we are honored by having you here.
So much fun, absolutely.
The first lady of Slap.
That's right.
Glassburner, this is he's a veteran of Car Jitsu. He's had several matches, and it's going to be David Glassburner who welcomes Alex Stevens to the Car Jitsu.
You could say there's
David Glassburner.
You could say that, yeah. All right, our lead official, as always.
Could say that, but I wouldn't.
First, let's go to the front of the car for the coin toss here. Our host, Alan Gedlin.
So
get your ass in the shot.
Hold the mic and have David call it in the air. Okay. This is heads. This is
Missouri. Alex Stevens from Pluto, the planet Pluto.
All right, David, you have your choice. Where would you like to go?
All right, David Glassburner is going to take the driver's seat first.
Can we work on getting him a mic that fucking works here?
I was just about to say, can we get him like a lapel mic or something?
Maybe something like that's 2 weeks now.
Cheap. I mean, I don't want to get nobody in the truck fired over there.
Green team versus red team, friends. Let's listen in.
Hello, Mandy.
Good to see you. Hope you're well.
And here we go.
Quick start. Wow, what a quick start.
Alex Stevens like lightning. He's already all up.
My God, he is on him faster than Clay after 15 drinks.
All right.
Wow.
Choke mayhem.
You can almost use that steering wheel to your advantage to be like wrap your feet around and get a good hold. You know what I mean?
I was thinking too, Creed, you could either position your feet against it to give yourself some leverage or put your ass on it where he can't get you off of him if you've got that mount.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, because you can't move.
Yeah, then he can't get you off.
Thanks, Bruno.
Glassburner needs a submission to force this to the third round.
That was quick. Oh no, it's gonna blow.
And we're off.
Somebody's taking the temperature
on the side. Jump this time, and now we've got a little bit of a power struggle here. Kind of a passive-aggressive grappling match.
Yeah,
he needs to bring his hips down, force him back down in the seat.
Now onto his hips. Glassburner. Really
if you can jump into that on top of somebody that's in that driver's seat, I think that is a disadvantage.
Absolutely.
But he's got a good position, and he just
100%.
He's creeping up to park on Lover's Lane.
Absolutely.
Oh, my ride's here. I got to go.
Oh man!
All right, we got a nice little power struggle here.
Yeah, they're locked up like bulls.
You can see one of the things we've got going on with Alex here is he's protecting.
Remember that time we were watching Backyard Wrestling?
Car.
Yeah.
Nice strategy.
Old lady says, "Whip out your PP."
Yes. Alex is working on that guillotine, trying to redeem that head choke, but Glassburner saying, "Do not redeem. Do not redeem."
That's right. It sounds just like it, man. That was great.
We're guessing it is.
All right, I'm not sure what's happening here other than we're moving into the back seat of this thing. And let me tell you, the back seat of this thing is barely big enough for 3 people.
I'm here to watch.
Alex jumped in that back seat faster than my ex-girlfriend.
True.
Overtime. Leave me alone.
Creed is the eye candy.
They are really locked up here.
Interesting underpants choice here.
Beauty,
for
brains.
Glass Burner to go with maroon, knowing that nothing that we would wear
Oh, we're
here
such a
would be
killer
maroon.
bracket.
Well,
Still,
if I'm not mistaken, I believe that those
That's
are
another
his
thing I'd
lucky
shit my
underwear.
pants doing.
I see. Or there we can see the tiny feet of Stevens.
Oh my God!
Well,
Can you use that
As a man
back
who's
window
not
to
into that, exactly. I
some
can't say
leverage,
they are
maybe?
pretty nice.
I don't know, but I hope for all you ladies we get a good ass shot at some
All
point
right.
tonight.
Now locked up.
get some
Now-
pressed ham right against
Now,
that back
will
glass, daddy?
T-Pain be mad if we break his window out?
I think T-Pain has graduated from this Series 3 to a Series 5.
Oh, man.
So I think T-Pain kind of shamed us on the car. I think he's okay. Now, the last event we had with T-Pain at Coachella, the front windshield was broken out. It was actually ground sharp. And they sent us a new front windshield immediately. So thanks to our sponsors at RTR, they're the best, and we love it. So thank you. In the back seat right now, we've got a lover's quarrel.
RTR is the people that
Yeah,
do
he's
the
definitely
whole upgrade, I guess.
stuck back there like he's going to Coachella.
Now, these guys, these are the hairiest competitors tonight. These two guys both have the Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah, it's just like a ball of tough. Something my cat coughed up back there in the back seat.
No, that's just Glassburner. That's David Glassburner. He looks like the dude from The Big Lebowski.
10 seconds in the back seat.
Look at
I don't
this. Look
think you'd
how
have
pink
to.
Alex Stevens is taking a choking.
Oh, yeah.
He's near the end, and he makes it to the end of the round, and
Wow.
that's going to secure the victory for Alex Stevens.
That's our
and
first
the
that made
pink
it all the
team.
way through,
He
right?
wins the
Round
first
wise.
round. The second round has no finish, and so there you have it. Alex is going to make his way to the front seat, and our host will join him.
So
let's
that's
go
interesting.
down to
If nobody wins the
beautiful
round,
Mustang
then it's
and
just
the
a
beautiful
point
Alex
for
Stevens.
nobody. And if you already got a win in the first round, boom, you automatically win.
That was fun.
Wow, look how the seat's back for him this time.
Did you say that was fun?
Yeah,
Well, that's what we want to hear, brother.
I brought him back there in the back.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that strategy. There is no room back there. So why did you want to go back there?
I don't know. I thought I was gonna take his back, and I was like, oh god, I was getting crushed.
Yeah, well, I mean, you discovered probably you're a good jiu-jitsu player, but
Yeah.
it's a different game in here, isn't it?
Yeah,
You don't have the same space
Yeah.
when you're on bottom. There's not much you can do, is there?
yeah.
Chris.
The first part was
Bottoms.
okay play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You jumped the gun on that quick.
Yeah,
Got him quick, got the first early submission, but then that last round, thought you'd have a little fun.
yeah. A little fun to show, give it a little show, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Very entertaining to have you go back there. And he came following you after. And
Yeah.
you were on bottom, but still
Yeah.
you withheld throughout the round and got the W.
Yeah.
And so you got the W for the pink team, right?
Yes.
Woohoo! All right, brother. Well, I know you probably want someone to shout out to, so go ahead and do that.
I'd like to thank everyone of my team at Noreste. I'd like to thank Robert for coming down, my wife Data, and everyone I trained and cross-trained with in Ozark and Fayetteville, and my mom and dad and
He's
everybody.
getting sweat in his eyes so bad it's like burning.
I see that.
You
Yeah.
got heard him talking.
Yeah,
Did you
yeah.
hear him? He was giving you pointers. Did you hear him?
Oh no,
No, it's too,
yeah,
too
that
hot.
was my first time doing this.
Gotcha. Well,
Tunnel vision.
gotcha. Well, you did great, man.
I
Can't
wouldn't
wait
be
to see it
focused on
again.
anything else
You
than
are
what's
the
going
winner
on right
for the
there.
pink team.
Yeah.
Lisa B.
Lisa B. You have to imagine the whole world outside ceased to exist once you get
Yeah.
into something like that.
That's the greatest tap, by the way. This is- Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah, I know what you mean. The windows are down, Coker.
They all turn on the AC while they're in there. It don't get so hot.
I can see how you could bust out a window. I mean, if you put enough, I'd be kind of worried about that too.
Or a quick heel popping into it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, wow. Thank you.
We're about
I agree.
the card tonight, and so
I
far
agree.
the kickoff to Friday night fights has been sensational. We've seen big wins tonight. Cameron Harris, also known as Black Larry, picking up 5 points for the black team. We saw Jonathan Chambers picking up some points for the purple team, and Alex Stevens representing for Team Pink. But the next matchup is going to be incredible. Before we move on to this next matchup,
Febreze between
this is your
matches.
first event here at PLN Studios. First time to see Car Jitsu. We talked about this, I don't know, a year or two
I like the
ago.
logo, the puck
You said
tour,
you
by
got to
the
get
way.
me down for Car Jitsu. Now that you've seen it firsthand, what do you think?
Hey, ain't no cruise control in this sport. It's full-on grappling match inside a damn car.
Yeah, this is like a crime in progress, right?
The moment that I say Car Jitsu to people, they immediately evoke feelings of wonder and rage and, gentle roughhousing in the passenger seat.
That's nice. I like Gentle Rage, too, if you ever get that one. So we've got another matchup coming up. All these matchups were chosen by the PLN randomizer, and what that means.
The randomizer. They spent a lot of money on that.
We've put together, each have 7 members.
Leftover
and,
equipment
several
from a
weight classes,
hospital.
Several types of athlete. And at the end of this episode, we will show you the randomizer, and it will display to you what will be the matchups for next week.
AI has gone through.
And so we've got a crazy matchup. The thing about the randomizer is that it doesn't consider anything other than who's available, who's in the same weight class, and a random matchup happens. And tonight we're going to have a matchup between 2 professional slap fighters. Neither of them have ever competed in any sort of combat grappling, and so there is absolutely no
a wild card there. You don't know
what's going to happen in this match. So what I'd like to do is let's go ahead and roll the package for the first competitor in Fight 4.
Proud U.S. Marine, father of 5, Shamokin Thunderclap.
Shamokin.
Well known to have the heaviest hand in the middleweight division. Looks like it's working out. Oh, fantastic slap by Shamokin Thunderclap.
I haven't seen Shamokin in a while.
Yeah, it should be really interesting to see exactly how these guys fare. And I mean, how do you train for Car-Jitsu? You got some buddies come over with
right.
wrestle
in the car.
I guess you do like some strength training, maybe some flexibility training of some sort.
That's a good one.
This is the first opportunity for Shamokin Thunderclap to put his hands on Larry. Shamokin Thunderclap with several knockouts on his record.
No, it would suck because nobody could move. I mean, hey,
that's what I said.
Look at, I know her.
Oh, I've seen those before. I mean, her before.
Representing the gold team, give it up for Shamokin
Hey, smoking damn, they got a hostas as hospitality there.
There he is,
Really
man.
good Dunkin' Donuts.
Shamokin Thunderclap. This guy is a veteran slap fighter.
Clean shaven.
This guy is a crazy individual. He's a U.S.
I was like, who is this guy at first when he came through? Looking good.
Thunderclap.
All right, very well.
Shamokin,
That's a good way to
this man
train.
has been competing with PLN for a very long time, but only at Slap Fight Championship. This is his first time in the car. He's been begging for an opportunity, and the randomizer has given him that opportunity. Let's take a look at his opponent here.
I saw them. I said those. What jazz?
Going up there and see what he's made of. Okay, not bad. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you're a big guy like me and Green get a car, it'd be rough.
He'd like one of those old Lincoln like my grandfather used to have. Big
Yeah,
old
do
bench
it.
seat, you know.
Yeah,
Maybe
you
an
know, do-
S10,
Yeah, you need something big.
Ford 350 dually.
An old van that people used to take their youngins around in. Maybe it was a church van. Take the seats out.
Yeah, that was a fantastic slap. And you can see it kind of rung his bell just for a moment there. Okay, fantastic slap. Oh,
Just the Vista Cruiser.
That was right on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pink Team,
This should be very interesting. I mean, this being the first Friday night fight, you got to get an idea of how these people who have never done the event that they're doing will fare against people who also haven't done it before.
Slap Fight Championship. He is now part of the PLN family. This is his first time to step outside of slapping. So I did hear a rumor that he was a retired mixed martial artist, but I don't know much about him other than that. So He's going to make his way to the front of his
Creed
car.
be fighting in
And we're
the
gonna have to toss to see which
car
two
from
these lovely
National
ladies
Lampoon's Vacation.
is going home with you tonight.
Okay, so I'm gonna have you hold the mic.
All right, Shamokin Thunderclap with a little bit of a weight disadvantage, but some people would say that's an advantage inside of the vehicle.
That's true.
It's got that mobility.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Shamokin Thunderclap,
Passenger
he's
side.
going to take
All
the
right. Get
passenger
in there. Good
side
luck to you
first,
both.
my friend. And that means
Again, another
might
perfect thing
get
to
that
do.
first point quickly. So we're going to take a look at the competitors here.
As we've said before, Creed, we felt like the driver's seat is a disadvantage.
I think so.
To take the
All right, here we
passenger
go.
seat,
It's our
very smart.
fourth match of 5. It's the Cure in the driver's seat facing Shamokin Thunderclap in the passenger seat mayhem, and this is going to be a good one.
They're off.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
A little bit of a slow start for both
Shamokin already
competitors.
Yeah.
assassinating the Cure. Oh, he said,
Oh wow, he just powered him.
Right.
Oh
Yeah.
he's using his power right there.
Sure, for boredom is trying to get past this triangle. Wow, it's really in there.
Yeah, I was like, he's going for a
surprised he can
triangle
do
choke.
that inside the passenger seat.
Yeah, he doesn't have it quite locked up yet, but it's interesting to see him attempting.
Yeah,
Also, remember, either one of these guys could open the door at this
He's
and
in deep
restart the
water
match.
down there now.
completely inverted here and totally stuffed into the passenger
I
seat.
figured he'd jump
Okay,
right
we had a
on
nice
him and
little
it wouldn't go past that.
Oh, door, you
Door's
opened the
open.
door.
Thunderclap beamed in the head with the door on the way back. I had that happen with a swing set once.
I thought you said swingers.
No, different
I'll tell you
story.
what, I just remembered Smoking Thunderclouds was a guy I went to college with from Humboldt.
Oh, it took it his forehead.
So we're going to reset.
Oh, it got.
You see that
Is
on
that-
the left
I
side
think,
of the
I think
forehead
that's from the
of
door
Shamokin
coming back
Thunderclap.
at him.
That door came back and smacked him in the head, and that's a game you play with the doors at Card Jitsu. So here we go. Shamokin got a little boo-boo.
Oh, wow.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a
Curious.
road rash.
Deadman,
And here we
Size
go.
advantage.
Shamokin quickly over into the driver's seat. He's going to go right into mount. Now this
Come on,
is
if
the
you
right
can
approach,
get
Jason.
on top of him and get
Excuse me.
Yep.
Shamokin Thunderclap.
ass
A
under your
little bit
feet
of a fat
against that
butt.
steering wheel.
Probably going to be okay. He's going to lay the seat down to
See,
avoid
this
embarrassing
is-
himself with the horn.
I think it
this
worked
is what I thought was going to happen in the
all the way
beginning of
over
the
into
last.
the back seat. My dad once did this to me in 1987.
If you can't get that
All right,
seat
so
belt,
Shamokin
as he
Thunderclap
got it
got
around
the
him.
shoulder strap from both seat belts,
Man,
but it looks like he's accidentally got his own wrist. He's
Double
got
seat
his own
belt. I think he's got him right there. If you can just
Still, he's
pull it a
popping this
little
guy's head.
tighter.
Look at this. The guy looks like a milk dud. All
There
right,
it is.
The tap.
that was amazing.
All right, so
These
round
boys
one
are
goes to
gassed.
Big Bill from PA.
They are
Shamokin
gassed.
Thunderclap. That was awesome.
But at what
That's
cost?
a lot.
He now has grown a third eye in the middle of his head.
Yeah.
He's been macro dosing before this match.
All right, again, at Card Jitsu Championship, there is no break between rounds. Just enough time to switch
If
seats and get back to the ripping.
if he gets
and the
on
tearing.
smoking that quick, I think it could be over very quickly, right?
Yeah, if the
That's the
Cure
thing.
can get like a top mount on him,
Wow.
get his hand on a seatbelt, he
Looks
should
like
be
a
able to
beastly man.
tie this up.
He does. He looks like kind of a Grizzly Adams type. Now,
Oh.
again,
Oh wow! I think
Okay.
he might have him. He's got to
again,
settle
we've got
down,
Big
settle
Bill jumping
in.
right over into his opponent's
really-
arms. Now he's going to have to fight hands here, but it looks like he's okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have
Get
it.
that-
Oh,
Defense
that-
in there, but I
That
think the
chin right
Cure's,
down in
the
on the
Cure
back.
was
You see
slow.
that?
Absolutely. He's like an
what a
angry
great
milk dud.
vantage
And what he's
point
doing
right
now
there.
is jamming that shoulder. He's jamming the armrest into
Oh.
the face of Shamokin. Now Shamokin's protecting his face like he's in a fist fight, and that's because while you were away, he got his forehead slammed into the cup holders. Now we've got the Cure wants this round. If the Cure can get a submission in this round, he will
Car's
force
beating the
the
shit
fight
out
to
of
the back
Shamokin
seat.
Thunderclap.
You can hear the screams and
Yeah.
the grunts of Shamokin Thunderclap, who just needs to.
Oh, wow!
and he
What
can
an
win this
escape.
round.
Ouch!
In that car.
Third eye.
Oh,
Thank
no.
you,
Yeah, I
Bruno.
probably wouldn't trust it at this point.
Is that bot? Is that
Inside the car right
eye
now,
blind?
81 degrees. It's starting to warm up just a little bit. All right, now he's going to go ahead and go for this seatbelt choke, and Shamokin has caught him.
Oh man, yeah, it's a tight squeeze in there. I have to say.
Hard to see, but it looks like he's got that seatbelt.
Hug it out for a few seconds and recover, but at this point, it looks like the Cure is just going to keep his top position and smother.
I don't think he's got around him.
Something's given up.
It's been the Cure 100% this round, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
look, the
well,
Cure
yeah.
the choke him out in under 60 seconds.
All right, the Cure
He's using his weight too, Creed, to lay on
Oh,
him
yeah.
and wear him down.
Which part of the Cure's
A
body
lot
do you think
harder when you got
Jason?
a giant man on your chest.
His coccyx. Now, I'm more interested in the fact that he's stepping on all my jokes.
Well, the thing is,
This is how my mom.
Don't forget how loud that is in that echoey area.
Oh, and,
too.
and that building is just.
I understand. All right, at this point, Richard, the Cure Karsten is just being sarcastic. Incredible control over his glutes. That was amazing how he was honking the horn with his.
So right
Just
now,
to say what's up, JT. I hear you. All right, we're going to get a look here at the final
Try
moment of
and
the second round, and
use up the
Shamokin
rest of this
thunderclap.
time,
You
and he can
visceral his
take the
forehead.
win.
Oh my God!
Yeah, the Cure. is
Can he
looking
survive
for
the next
this,
30
Oh
seconds?
man, head and arm choke.
I
Oh, look at that.
don't know. Shamokin's done held on this long.
Yeah, this is rough. He's trying everything. If Shamokin Thunderclap can hold on for 20
Get that
seconds,
seatbelt over his head.
this match.
He can't get
And
that
if he
seatbelt over
taps,
his
He
noggin.
will move to the back seat with the Cure. This is a tough situation.
He's got to. All right. This
Oh,
last
the
10
Cure
seconds are going to tell it
smashing
all.
the horn with his butt, and he's smashing the Shamokin Thunderclap with his front. This is
Wow.
almost like something.
He's going to hold out, Creed, and win.
And the time's up. He does it. Man,
Wow.
oh my God, Shamokin Thunderclap toughs it out for
Wow.
his first win at Car
Kudos to
Jitsu
both these
Championship.
guys.
That
And the
is.
Cure is such a lovely character.
Yeah, he really is, man. He's
He spits his mouthpiece out. Man.
Tell us how you
I
really
would
feel
think this
about it.
Thunderclap guy is.
he's a tough guy, man. He looks like he got hit with a hatchet.
Yeah. I wouldn't think he was Irish. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to check.
Wow, good for
Is that what his
Shamokin.
name is?
Shamokin. He's from Shamokin, Pennsylvania. He's Shamokin Thunder.
Shamokin Dale.
Oh, I thought it was
Horses is hospitality.
I'm confusing him with Conor McGregor.
Something's happened here, and I think somebody stuck to the car.
Hey, will you guys get my change
I-
out of there?
Oh, I'm very
Shamokin
impressed with
Thunderclap was-
holding out
think,
through that
actually,
entire.
the Cure dropped his phone
That's a
and dropped his
lot.
seat.
Oh, I've been there. Let's go down and listen in to the post-fight interview.
Him with all, he's trying to do anything with all his weight on him for like
Got
Yeah.
one for the gold
solid
team.
2.5
Talk to me,
minutes.
brother. I didn't know you
I
had
would
some
be
weapon
up.
background right there. I thought you were going to be the first one to pull off a triangle right here in the car.
I was trying, but I didn't have the room where
No.
I ran out of the energy for that too, because dude was kicking my ass the whole time. I ain't gonna lie. Sorry
He's
about the
kicking
language
your
again.
behind.
My behind. I keep forgetting we're live.
Uh-huh.
But
So tell me, you were making a lot of noise when you were winning, getting the submission.
I could never do
were you
this.
just-
Kudos to those guys.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. This hits you in the tiredness that you won't expect. It's different than wrestling on the mat.
Absolutely.
It's
I don't know what that was they were
Did you get claustrophobic?
hitting.
No, I was actually comfortable. I'm used to small places.
Really? Awesome.
Yeah, I've been in a lot of small places in my life and had to fight out.
Well, he had a little bit of weight on you too. And
Yeah.
so that second round, you were on the bottom for the most part. Were you worried about that? Were you worried about breathing? Were you
I
ever in
hope-
danger of tapping?
I wasn't in danger of tapping, but I was in danger of getting tired out. I got to work on my cardio. I know that for a fact because he was whooping. Because cardiacally, he was whooping my ass terribly. Sorry for the language again.
You're patootie. And what happened there?
I don't know.
It was the car door. You went out the car and I didn't see it, but
I
I heard
have-
the car came back and smacked you.
Probably. I don't know. I wasn't worried about.
You're zoned.
I was zoned. I was win or survive.
You did it, brother. You did
Thank you,
it.
sir.
Hey, anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Shout out to my family, my kids, Violet, Chloe, Lily, Jasmine, Billy, Iris, Cassie, and God bless you, my son Alex. I miss you. I wish you were here with us.
Oh,
And all the moms out there that I had these children with, God bless you too. And let's make it happen, America.
All right. Well, you've been busy, and hopefully you didn't miss anyone. Here, you can take this, brother. But you're looking good. No worries, man.
Thank you all, and thank you, Heather Philhauer. Thank you.
Your winner, Shamoka Thunderclap for the gold team. Good job, brother.
I don't blame these guys not putting their shirt back on right away. After you've been fighting.
I gotta get
Y'all
out of
hot.
here. That was-
Oh, the replay brought to you by. I don't know. He made it sound like he had a lot of kids. Like an extreme amount. All the baby mamas out there. Please don't come after me for child support. I'm pretty sure Shamokin Thunderclap has a channel where he watches some of the PLN stuff and kind of reacts to it and talks about it. So I don't know it right offhand, but I'm pretty sure it's probably easy. Oh, his head right there, man. Maybe about to bust. Speaking of busting. Let's see if I only have 3. And they're all grown, and they're all don't get their hands on my monies. They all lived with me, so I didn't have to pay any child. Dude, people who pay child support, hats off to you, my friend. That's a difficult situation. Hard to get people to pay it, and hard to collect. Well, that's the point. You're supposed to be. Hopefully you guys are having a good time. Let me know in the chat if you're enjoying this. We're going to be doing something every Friday night, same time. I spoke to JT earlier. Same time every Friday night. So 10, at least for 10 weeks, we'll be on at 10 o'clock. No, we got some more. Hang in there. There's a lot of recapping going on.
All right, Mayhem, we are down to the 5th and final match of the evening. It's our main event. It was randomly selected by the randomizer. It's the former Jiu-Jitsu world champion, Leroy Davis.
Leroy Davis.
Versus the newcomer, fast-rising Steven Sugar Bear Minsky. So this is going to be an incredible matchup. And I didn't book this fight. This was a randomly booked fight, but this is a fight that I was really excited to see, and I cannot wait to get this started.
I personally thank the robot overlords. Thank you.
Yes, well said, Jason. Let's go down to our host, Dallin Getling, with the fighter introductions.
KT said thank you
raid.
for what do they call it? Raid or
It's a
whatever?
raid, baby. It's a raid.
Cool, thank you.
I hope all 5 people that don't leave enjoy this. Good to see you.
That was cool. It came up in the chat.
Versus Steven Minsky.
Yeah, I wish it would come up over here.
Right around his neck, man. That was fast.
Yeah, Steven Minsky's
It's just when I thought everybody was excited to see me. It was really just a raid.
crafty with the seatbelt, and it looks like he might
Welcome.
have a finish here.
Have a seat.
Minsky's looking for this. Minsky's really looking for this guillotine, but
You know, they should really get like a Tommy John underwear sponsorship.
That's true.
As much as their shirts come out, you can see the Tommy John logo.
They're the man. Thank you.
this is a bad situation.
Mikey thinking
for
outside the
everybody.
box, kids.
Yeah, that's it. That's a wrap. Round 1 goes to Minsky.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This will be a good match.
Steven Sugar Bear!
Sugar Bear.
All right, Mayhem. This is Sugar Bear, Steven Minsky. Steven Minsky's representing the red team. The red team has yet to have a victory tonight.
Wow.
So, Steven,
Let's go. Poor Sports League.
So far,
I'm hungry
purple,
as well.
Green and pink.
Hey, some
Get ready,
blue and
Michelle.
red
It's
are no
they're wrestling inside of a
longer
Mustang, an
in
expensive
play
ass
unless they can
Mustang.
pick up
It's interesting.
match here. So Stephen
Minsky looks great. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Oh, thank you.
Cameras. He loves to compete.
Glad somebody.
But let's take a look at the big sandwich he'll swallow tonight.
Oh, a big sandwich.
And this main event is underway, Mark, and immediately the seatbelt assassin grabs the seatbelt and goes for the
Look
choke.
how quick he got that seatbelt.
Leroy Davis, very intense individual, mixed martial artist.
I love the
power
seatbelt
lifter,
assassin of his
jiu-jitsu
ass, though. I think it's
Yeah,
funny.
that's some good branding.
Tiff, thank you, little tipsy. We love it. No refunds.
Tiff, you've thought of the perfect way to enjoy said events. Whoa! So one Friday night coming up, tire wrestling. You guys be ready.
Okay, so Leroy,
We're going to be learning a lot in the next few weeks.
There's Coffin.
Jesus, Coffin.
Yeah, Coffin War. Yeah, Coffin War. Look how big that coffin is. That's the one. That's the size of the coffin they're gonna need to bury my big ass in.
Why are we not doing that in a funeral home?
A funeral home. They set it up like a funeral home.
He is a beast.
Yeah, he absolutely is a beast. A great showman, too, and a great guy. Leroy Davis, very strong.
Look very fast, too.
Champion in his weight class. And he is representing the purple team tonight.
Is he blind? Oh,
Yes, it's even better.
Leroy
If
Davis
he's
is a mixed
blind.
martial arts fighter. He's a professional Muay Thai
A blind
fighter.
seatbelt.
Jiu-Jitsu
I mean, to an
practitioner.
extent. I mean, you can
And,
use the
former world
seatbelt.
champion.
So
Let's go down here and
Yeah,
take
you get a
tap
rear
out.
naked choke, a guillotine.
Stephen Minsky in the white.
I mean, I think you can grab him right by the neck, right? You can't do that, though. But I mean, you can with a seatbelt. It looks like anyway.
Yeah.
You're the driver. You're driving
Oh,
this thing.
Minsky's going to mix it up here. He's
Good
going to
luck
make
to
a
both you
bold
guys.
move. He's going to take the driver's seat, and that's something that I do not think Leroy Davis is too upset about.
Yeah, why would you want to do that?
What happened? There it is. Guys in the truck, you're worrying me now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's our main event. Leroy Davis on
The
the
main event.
Stephen
of the
Minsky on the right.
Talk about me, Dad, or
Let's get it on.
Buckle up and push to start.
Hands down. Punch again.
And here we go. Immediately, Stephen Minsky tries to block
I-
the escape.
I've
He
noticed
is on top now.
this
Minsky's
play
very
where you
aggressive,
try
but Leroy
before you
Davis
get the
is one of the most
seatbelt off, you
athletic
get your hand
competitors
over
in
there
the
and
league.
start blocking.
Yeah.
And he is no stranger to this position, but Stephen Minsky, very,
Well, he's
very
tall and
aggressive
lanky,
man.
ain't he?
Yeah, he's got the length on him, which gives him
pretty high
leverage
level.
advantage if he can get.
Now he's into a rear naked position. He really didn't give Leroy a chance to make a move.
He's nowhere near.
Smashed him
and then
down,
it
and his
looked like-
athleticism is all for naught.
Leroy Davis getting
Yeah,
smashed.
that
kind of
would
more
be,
of a neck crank. It looked like he was going to take the back.
When you
but
get a
Leroy's
knee to the
working his way.
balls,
Look here, it
that's
looks like a baby
put a little
deer
pressure
birth.
on them,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
All right, now he's going to move back to mount. He didn't have any success at the back, but now it looks like Leroy's giving the back.
Yeah,
and we've got a nice little choke working, Mayhem.
Yeah.
Oh, he just let it go. What the hell?
Settle down on the gear shift like a woman I once saw in Hawaii do.
Oh, look at this here. Leroy's just getting suffocated.
Oh, there's a
by
girl
the
in my
shoulder
high school
strap.
that did that.
Yeah. He's really hemmed up in there. He's tighter than the airbags.
Steven Sugar Bear Minsky all over the former champion. And somehow Leroy is completely intertwined in both shoulder straps and still surviving. He peels off the shoulder strap and he has escaped. But now Minsky has his back with 1:40 left. And he's going to go ahead and peel here.
Yeah.
Minsky's got that ratchet and he's got a pretty decent.
Got this Dagestani handcuff there.
He sure does. But he's got one leg in the back seat, which is giving him some good leverage. The other one's jacked up on the passenger side window edge. Excuse me. And now
See,
he's
I
just
can
looking
use
for
those seatbelts to
anything
your
sloppy that
advantage,
he can
too.
just throw in here while he's getting
Sometimes it can be
by the left shoulder.
like if you're trying to
former champ.
constantly grab at
This overhook is working for him.
you
He's got
know,
this back
you're not
position
able to get
settled
anything
in.
else.
And then
It's
now
can
during
be
a lull in the action
a
here, he
crutch.
looks to find the seatbelt.
KT
Now,
said thank you.
Back to the
The
passenger
brave.
side. He's looking to get that shoulder strap again. I would imagine.
Glad you
But
are here.
this,
Thank you for
position
the
is doing nothing for
raid.
anybody. So he releases
Oh!
himself,
Oh, all
and
right.
splashes out
Door
onto
open.
the road like I did one time with my
Yes.
ex-girlfriend.
One time only, I'm sure.
Jimmy.
Stephen Minsky opens up the door, touches the mat below, and now he'll have a restart here.
Oh, from
Leroy
I
Davis
see.
making an interesting fashion choice here with the side ponytail.
Yep. A little bit of a Chinese fire drill here. He locked himself out of the car. Done that before with my wiener dog.
That's better than with your wiener.
Yes.
There was a
I thought
lot
you
of
was
that
thinking his
last
wiener
night.
hung in the door.
Yeah, the wiener dog locked me out of the car.
We are
It was
wrestling
like
inside of a
whole
car,
other,
inside of an
snowboard
expensive-ass
trip where I had to get
Mustang.
AAA involved.
It's called
Those
car
wiener
jitsu.
dogs. Here we
It's an
go.
upcoming sport.
Restart at the end of round 1.
See,
There's
he
45
did it
seconds
again
left,
with
and
the
Minsky
gets
is
the arm
back
over
in
there.
top position.
Yep.
And he's
And
so
rolling
long
it
and
down.
lanky.
He
He's
had
got
a
the advantage to be able
behind
to
the
do
driver's
that.
side. And now he's
Yeah,
in a
he's one of the rare competitors.
Oh,
who
definitely. We
really
used to
used
do
the
him like
driver's
coming
side
back from
to
soccer
take
shit
the driver's seat in the
downtown.
back.
Everybody
I
get
see
out of
what
the
you
bus.
did there, Jason.
Oh,
There's
All
a
right,
thing.
Leroy being
Davis.
clever here, all the way out the window. Let's see. Now, what happens if he climbs all the way over the top of the?
Oh, door open again.
Let's see. Is it out? And it's reset. He falls off to the
reset.
exit freeway ramp.
To answer your question, Mayhem, what happens if they get up on the roof is anything can happen. The first time that Leroy ever competed in car jitsu,
Wait,
he
can you go
got
up on the roof?
and met his opponent and then armbarred him across the front windshield.
Like,
So
can
he's
you?
no
Oh my
stranger
God!
to
Yeah, as long as you
it.
don't get on the
He's got
ground.
12 seconds here to win this
Oh, as long
round.
as you don't touch the lava,
Otherwise,
if you
we'll
will.
move to round
Yeah.
2 with
Holy
no clear
shit! So you
winner.
could
Here
be
we
up on the
go.
hood and stuff.
It's on
Oh,
again.
that'd be
It's on a
amazing.
crack.
Okay, this
So
time
then open up the
Minsky really perfected the
open up
out of
the
seat.
sunroof.
he
then.
wants in the back seat. He
Oh,
wants to hang
oh, oh! He slipped right out of that. Oh no!
Not very advantageous.
Ass and run out of time.
Seatbelt ass, but that's supposed to say seatbelt assassin. It's just that he's got this hungry butt thing going on from getting smashed for the first 3 minutes.
Oh, well.
Wow, could listen if you
All right,
if
Leroy
anybody's
Davis is
in
now
pain right now,
he's
Katie, if you win
panhandling
this
for a
round coming
ponytail
up,
over from the audience here.
you win.
Well, that was a great first round. I mean, that was
Yeah, I think the second time they accidentally opened that up. Am I right?
the track.
Yeah, I don't think anybody meant.
By the
for it to
way,
come
these
up in
guys
that
are
time.
milking it that they
On the
are
second one, I think on
exhausted,
the first one they
but
did.
there is no break,
Yeah.
so we will start immediately.
Now, always use automotive safety, folks.
All right,
Buckle
will he
up
throw his
before you
arm
drive.
over on him now? Let's see.
Or grapple.
All right, round 2, no winner yet. It
Wow,
looks
he
like
was fast
Minsky
so getting over
using
there.
that passenger side to springboard off, and now it's knee on belly looking for mount.
He's quick up out of the seat. I got
Yes,
to tell you,
he is.
It really helps the game if you're out of the seat first.
All right, Leroy Davis is in an adverse
Oh,
position.
he's got his arm.
He's honking the horn for help, but there's no one coming.
Oh, if he can pull it down and just start
Yeah,
really
this is
ratcheting
by
on
Kimura.
it.
Minsky here. It's nice
Yeah,
to see.
Minsky with that Kimura, another clever move there. You know, he's really
But he
like
gave
taking
up on
away
that.
Leroy's
Mhm.
entire game by keeping the top position and putting different holds so that the Leroy can't get out
Oh,
of this.
almost got it.
Oh.
Ow! Whoa!
Whoa.
Slow here. He's a very
Whoa!
explosive athlete. but
Oh,
I got to tell you, Mayhem, these seats
I
are
guess that's
different
why
than
he
other
gave
cars
up on
may have
that one.
competed in.
So he could
This is a
work the
sports car. It's a
seatbelt.
fine,
Yeah.
fine piece of
Around the
equipment
neck.
with some incredible seats.
Michael
Oh, yeah,
Scott,
these buckets are doing nobody a service.
He's
How's it
trapped
going?
in there, man. His butt's
Mount
just-
me, daddy.
your car
Mount
is
me, daddy.
not really able to shrimp. He's not able to move.
Man.
And, the
he's
only-
being smashed into the patent leather.
Yeah, really, really a tough situation for him to be in. However, he's lived through worse. It's just that
Yeah, that's a good
He's
point.
now
Are there
in an
judges with
attempted murder
scores? How does
situation
that
here.
work? Because we haven't needed it, right?
Yeah.
I believe
Uh-uh.
we're all
If,
accomplices.
So
if
it's either-
nobody gets
yes, I
this,
think if this goes
if
badly,
this one
everyone
goes
in
to
the room,
another
I'll be
time,
named.
then they'll go to
There
a
will
third
be a
round where they'll start in the back
I'll
seat.
roll on all of them.
Right.
All right, Stephen Minsky just very, very slowly and methodically.
Which I think as
cross-pitching this man
this
into the
keeps going on,
passenger seat.
they're
Yeah, I was
getting
going to say he's
more and more tired, and somebody's
tighter
going
than
to
one
make
of
a
his
mistake.
dreadlocks.
Scissor me, daddy.
Okay, so the last match I saw Leroy compete in, his opponent had him on his back with the seatbelt across his carotid and just pressing a good 2 minutes, and there was no tap. So you're going to have to find.
Oh my God!
Oh,
He's-
well, yeah, he can do it. Yeah.
Oh, he's doing a smother here with his hands, too.
So you're able to do that?
Dirty trick in the passenger seat.
I mean, he's not
Interesting.
doing anything other than
This
just
main
putting his
event
hand
is
over his
delivering.
face.
We have no
Right.
clear winner. Stephen Minsky has
I'd be
1
so
minute
worried
to
about
finish
being
this
bit.
match with a submission, and he will be the winner. However, if there is no winner, we will go to the third round in the back seat. And let me tell you right now, it's 87 degrees inside this Mustang, and that is not a friendly temperature for 450 pounds of man meat.
Oh, yeah, there's no rest area in car jitsu.
Scissor me, daddy!
30 seconds left.
He's talking to you, Dan.
Needs a win. The purple team would like to add their lead.
Oh, yeah, Dan. There's no getting that
And
funk
it
out
looks
of
to
this.
me like we're going to see this happen in the back seat, Jason.
Yeah, I believe so. You know, Leroy just never got off the starting line. Right here is a little bit too little, too
It's
late.
true. He's been very aggressive
A
since
red turtle
the
shell.
second.
Yeah, if he had a red turtle shell, that would almost secure the victory.
But blue is what he needs.
Yeah. All right, that backside, far side wrist control does nothing. And friends, let me tell you, that's 6 minutes of frustrating grappling for both guys.
That's a
Back
lot.
and forth. It was a great 2 rounds, but now these gentlemen are going to have to make their way to the tiny back seat. Of
It's
the
our
Mustang,
first
and there
third
will be no
round.
seatbelts in play at the beginning. They can just have free reign.
These
And
guys
it's going
are
to be
very
at the end of this
gassed.
3 minutes. If there's still no submission,
Then
we'll
what
go into sudden death, Jason.
Oh,
and
wow.
the first person to score a point will be the winner. So,
Well,
you
so
can
there
look
are
at
points.
The face of Steven
Dude,
Minsky.
these guys could be going into some
the absolute
deep,
exhaustion
deep
here.
water later
This
if
is
they
gonna be a
don't
real
go ahead
test
and
here.
get
Now, we've
this
seen both of these gentlemen
win.
in an exhausting situation before, but what we haven't seen is them in this particular car with no room whatsoever to work.
Yeah, the longest road trip I've ever been on.
For sure. And this is the longest match of the night, and I hate to speak too soon, but somehow the front
So
of
did
this
they keep the
car
seats up
has
like that? Is that how they're going to do it?
survived
Okay.
five
I think that's
matches.
how
Here
they're
we
going to
go.
start it.
The
But
final round of the night. It's Friday Night Fights by PLN. Week 1 is Car Jitsu. Your main event is in the 3rd round. The
yeah,
seatbelt
that's got to be
assassin
pretty
versus
small back
Sugar
there,
Bear,
too. I mean,
and Sugar Bear is retreating out the window because it's hot in that sucker.
wow. That didn't take long.
Well, let's see what he does with this position.
He just offered a fist bump to the camera. That reminds me, this could be another Hello Japan
It's like,
moment.
"Dab me."
Yeah, Leroy.
That's right, we learned that today.
Single leg
Yeah.
out the window. I once saw this at a 4th of July parade.
I like how you say window. That's a North Carolina thing, isn't it?
Ah, yeah. Bless your heart.
All
Is
right,
it-
here
do
we
you
go.
know
We
that,
can see
Mikey?
the
You live in
cavernous
North
butt crack
Carolina.
of Steven Minsky. It's inappropriate. You probably should tuck that thing in when you're
just
competing.
got word from
Well,
JT. We're going
you
to
know,
book some guy
just a little
named
thing,
Mayhem out of North Carolina.
So at this
We're on it.
At this point in the match, it looks to me that Leroy Davis is trying to pull Minsky back into the car.
He
Some
puts on his
bitch.
belt for safety.
Oh.
It's on out.
A little bit of a pratfall there. We're going to have a
Let's pull the pants
restart as Steven Minsky.
Fixes his pants.
How many of us
fixes
haven't
that
been
crack
getting out of a car
and
pulling
puts
up our
it back.
pants?
So,
Am I right?
Look how small that back seat is. This
That
is
back
a
seat
rough
is
game.
tiny.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Leroy Davis
He's
in the
his
zone.
head's like hitting the roof.
Yeah.
Leroy Davis kind of looking like the girl from The Ring. Here we go. Leroy goes to the back. Steven looks for that far side wrist. And now Leroy's going to shove that in between his legs and work inch to inch until he can take top position.
Like my ex-girlfriend.
The
Absolutely
innuendos
the
are
same.
non-stop for this too. They're worse than us,
Over
Mikey.
here in the back seat. No, I don't know if we turned the seat warmers off, but it looks awfully hot in there. Oh, wow.
Says here 89 degrees inside
Ooh.
the
Oh,
car.
it's getting hotter and hotter.
Very hot.
All right. These guys are locked up real tight. Kind of
I feel like
upside down.
we're going to end up going into some
Hanging
sort of-
over into the front.
Wait till you see him fighting in a coffin in a couple weeks.
Dashboard.
You know, there's a lot of room to work in the back. Unfortunately, there's so much pressure from
Oh, he's
Leroy
getting
that
them
it's
upside
even back
down.
to the front.
Now, if Minsky opens the glove box, does he get a bonus?
He could potentially. There may be a prize inside.
All right. Actually, I already looked in there. Nothing but old Thompson's guide. Would you believe that?
I couldn't believe it unless you showed me. It's an awful wild tale.
Oh, now Minsky's in the front
Hmm.
seat, and I believe the GPS is recalculating.
Are we allowed to go to the
He's
front seat?
buffering.
Oh, yeah.
Doors
We've
open.
got 35 seconds left in this
He's
final
trying to
round,
shove
and then we
him.
go to sudden death.
Get your ass back in the
We
car.
won't restart. We'll
He's
just
like-
continue, and whoever pulls him
There's a
out
he can't fit
takes the
between
back.
those two.
at any point scored will win the match.
Oh,
Look at this.
God.
Restart.
Floor.
Minsky jumping out like it's spring break.
Yeah, going to restart.
Huh.
What a match, Leroy Davis.
We're going to be going into
Second. Yeah, that's great.
Oh, is that right?
So
Okay.
we finished the match now inside.
I've
the
rolled out of
box.
a car like that before.
Okay, so Stephen Minsky has just had a
That's
stern
after a
warning
night of drinking in
from the
Wilmington.
official. He said he's
Deep
already
water's
used
coming
one of
up,
his
kid.
door openings and restarts.
I've heard
So
that
one
before.
more and he's
Too.
going to be disqualified.
I
So
always
that's
wondered.
that's going to be frustrating for
Thank you,
Minsky,
Jeff.
who's 17 seconds from the end of the match and sucking hind tit.
Is that a German phrase?
No, that's my parents. That was their song.
By the
All right,
way, imagine
Minsky
if somebody gets in there and,
very
starts
tired.
farting.
And here we go. Both guys explosive. A little bit of a
Head
headbutt.
clash there.
Bruno.
A little at this point. But you know what I noticed?
You ever do a
Nobody
walking
knocks off
fart,
the
Creed, where like you start, you're walking and
Yeah,
start
for some
Oh, yeah.
reason, this
keep
is
doing
just
like,
set-
like
ours made it
Well, my
through the
neighbor
night.
used to do that all the
It
time.
is a testament
My
to
neighbor
the
Phyllis.
American-made Ford car.
She'd stand up, start
Absolutely.
walking almost all the way back to her
We're sudden
condo.
death
You'd hear it.
mayhem. The first match tonight to go the difference,
You'll
and it's
walk
our
and
main
fart.
event: the former champ versus the up and comer.
well, the up and comer is really showing out.
He's
Then
in a tough spot.
grab
All
something.
we need to pass these legs, get to mount, and that's going to be the point that Leroy Davis needs to win tonight's main event, inch by inch.
Wow, it looks like he's got a good hold on.
Mm, but will the
I
clock
don't know
be
that there's a
his?
worse position that Minsky can be in. He's
Minsky
sitting
is
in the
stuck
floor.
in there. It's definitely going to affect his
Jeez,
retail
look at
value.
that.
Absolutely.
He's
But
got him in the
luckily he had done
floorboard.
damage to that in years past.
Mm-hmm.
Look how pink he is. He looks like Burl Ives in that
Ugh.
Christmas movie.
I was thinking he looked like
think
a
I've seen
Jesse
that one.
Jones hot
Gonna have
dog.
to defend that
Hey,
right
he's
leg
looking
of
for a
Leroy
delicious
Davis.
Southern hot dog. Jesse Jones. That's it. He tapped.
Leroy Davis.
He got him to tap.
Damn, I was
Champion.
I was getting ready to hear about
Leroy
this
Davis does it again.
Tennessee-made
A come
hot
from
dog, I
behind
believe.
Leroy Davis stepping 1 foot closer.
I think once he got
that
his
rematch for the
ass
belt, Leroy
down into
Davis
the
defeats
floor, that small
Stephen Minsky
floorboard,
tonight.
there wasn't going to be any way he could get out of it.
Yeah,
He had to get back up, I don't think.
You know, I mean, the
Unbelievable.
competitors deserve a round of applause right
Yeah,
now.
wow.
I mean,
That,
I'm just shocked
that's
and
quite a
appalled. I'm
match.
shock-balled.
Look how steamed up that window
Yes,
is.
shock Paul indeed. Let's go down to
Steaming.
the car here.
Super
This is the
steaming.
post-fight interview. Another big win for Team Purple.
Big dog.
Wow.
Ah.
All right. You want to wear these?
Oh, thank you. Stunner
There you go.
shades it up.
All right.
Can't let the enemy see me sweat.
Putting all the bling on you.
All the bling.
And then, of course, representing the purple team.
Like a pimp named Slick Back, baby.
It's in my scrapbook, but I think you should have it. Hang on to it.
I mean, the scrapbook sounded nice.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think you should keep it.
Okay, I'll keep it, man. Maybe I'll auction it off on Facebook or something. Hey, man, great match. That was crazy. I knew that was going to be a great match. People were betting, trying to figure out who was going to win that one. And
That
man,
was-
it would talk through it.
The main event lived up
You
to its
guys-
name.
We're
Yeah.
switching off. Looked like one guy had the advantage, but yeah, I'm gonna let you talk me through it.
Well, I want to say this car is tight.
Yeah.
Personally, I do not like the seat, but that's the name of the game. Got to play where it's at.
So great for driving, just not great for car jitsu.
Not great for car jitsu at all. He moves a lot faster than I thought.
Yeah.
I thought with the
He
long
did, but
arms,
quick.
long legs, he's taller than me. He's bigger than me. I can get the jump.
with each
That
start,
did not go as planned.
he got the
He
jump
had me
on him.
playing defense the entire time, and he was pushing me.
Then he had some weight advantage there too, so he was on top and just wearing you out a little bit.
He was bullying me.
Yeah, what happened here? What did he just bite that
Oh.
off?
Straight phenom.
Do you know what happened?
He ripped that on purpose. That's
We're
what
giving that
happened.
away on Monday.
Like,
Get
he's
ready.
like, I tried to choke you like
Maybe
3 times.
he should keep this.
He should keep it.
Okay.
Don't rip out a man hurt.
I
man.
would.
This is pride and joy.
I'd wear
Were
it
you ever
next
in
time.
danger of-
Like next time they come across each other.
Have a necklace of it.
Nah, I was in
Yeah.
danger of tapping because he went for a choke around the neck. I think it was a guillotine, but he switched and got me cross-faced. So he was going for a crank.
The band, you mean?
And I felt my jaw pop, and I had to legitimately open my mouth,
Oh, wow.
and my mouthpiece got lunged in the back of my throat. I had no swallowing, bro. It was all gag.
Oh.
I could not
Oh
do it.
wow!
I was like, oh no. But then I was like, I can't
Jimmy.
tap. That made me look like a wuss.
Because then you'd have to explain to
I
me.
know. I was like, bro, he was trying to make me swallow my
I
mouthpiece.
choked on my
I
mouthpiece.
choked on my mouthpiece.
Wow.
Don't
How
kick me
crazy
off
is
the game.
that? That's
Mhm.
Well, talk about this opening door. Now, the ref had called it that Minsky was the one who instigated
That's-
the door open.
yeah.
Is that accurate?
I'd like to
Yes,
see that.
He did it like 3 times. One time, he even threw me out the door, and I tried to catch an armbar on the way down.
Thank
I
you,
saw
man.
that.
I just
GB.
fell on my head.
Okay, so he threw you out there.
He threw me out.
Okay, I thought you were just jumping out, man.
He threw me out. That man was bullying me.
Well, you got the last laugh. Tell me about the last round and how you got the advantage there.
Well, we both tired.
Yeah.
And it was a dog fight. He was trying to seatbelt the seatbelt assassin. I'm like, only one person seatbelt the seatbelt assassin so far.
Right.
I can't make it 2. He's the current champ. He's the GOAT. Besides that, there ain't gonna be no 2. So I was playing all defense, and I finally managed to push him down, and I went for a little neck crank myself.
Now you got him in the front seat.
They smoked some crank?
Did
Did it
get
just-
him stuck in there? Or
Nah,
that just happened.
He just snaked around, and I'm like, "Where are you going, man? I can't fit over there. I don't know how you fit over there." I just got over there, and he like,
but then he was kind of stuck.
Yeah, he was stuck. I was stuck.
So talk about the submission.
So
Is that he's talking about when he gets down in, right? Down in
once
the
I got him
floorboard.
down, I tried to go for a guillotine. Couldn't do it. I tried to sneak a seatbelt.
Yeah, I saw that.
Couldn't do it. I'm like, okay. I finally got my hand underneath, and I felt him trying to claw my arms away, but he had no force. He was gas tanking.
Yeah.
And I had that little bit of grit. I locked my hands underneath.
A 10 finger?
10 finger.
Nice.
Turned his sideways, turned my elbow up, and just turned his neck. And I pushed him into the ceiling.
Wow.
And
use the space. Use the crime space.
There was very little.
Yeah.
Very little. But in the end, it was sudden death. One of us wanted it, and I just happened to get it.
Yeah. Well, I think you both won it, but you got it.
I got
so
it.
congratulations. I want to give you a chance to get a shout out to you.
Fogging all up the first time.
First thing I want to do is give a shout out to all my friends, all my fam, and even especially my auntie. She support me a lot. She got to deal with all my craziness. I'm the type of person that walks around in the dark, punching at ghosts and saying stuff. And she be like, "Who you talking to at 12 o'clock at night?" I'm like, it's time for me to go to sleep. So,
well, thank you, Auntie, for keeping up with the antics. But congratulations, you represented the purple team well. You guys got a lot of points tonight, right?
Hey, we was racking them up.
Yeah,
got to rack them
got
up.
the big lead.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear all the
Your
points
winner,
that were
Leroy Davis. Good job, brother.
What a hell of a fight.
That was amazing.
Get that man some AC.
I can't even get out, man.
Oh my God, it's gonna be 30 minutes of replays. Yeah, he seemed like a pretty down to earth guy. Yeah, once he got him down in the floor. Yeah.
No, you're right. That was absolutely the.
There was no way of getting, that was a tight spot down there to get out of.
No shit. So females already. That's interesting. I'd love to see that. Oh, thanks. We got the approval from Dad. Thanks, Loud.
Thank you, Loud. I'll
Loud,
be good tonight.
Loud like shot out of a cannon tonight.
Yeah, he is. Maybe I don't know if Loud drinks, but maybe he started tonight.
He might have started tonight. Yes, that's possible. Thank you. Yes, that
Please
helps
do.
us out a ton.
Leaving comments, hitting the like, help more than you guys would ever imagine.
We need to get
Coleslaw wrestling time's coming up, so
That's right.
It's coleslaw wrestling season.
We need to go down to Daytona and cover it ourselves.
Might as well.
PLN, are you interested? We can go do that for you.
Special correspondence.
Brought to you by PLN and My Prize.
I didn't want to tell Creed, but this was our audition for PLN.
We should have done it about 3 hours earlier then, bud. I hate to tell you. You want Creed and Mikey to shut the fuck up? Start 7 at 10. 10 will do it.
I'm over here blinking my eyes as hard as I can to get them to adjust so I can see the screen. Lean forward a little bit, make sure I can see.
Kylie, always a pleasure. Always good to see you there.
I'm sure we'll see you at
nice.
Slap Fight next week in the crowd.
Yes,
Please
yeah.
give us a wave if you would kindly, please.
That's right. Just a random wave when you know that you're on, and we'll know that it's for us.
Like one for royalty.
Like one of those, man?
Yeah.
Thank you, Kylie. You're the best.
Or you can look at camera and say, either or. Ladies' choice.
You just tell her to pop a titty out? Is that what you just said?
No, I said do like this.
Oh. Finally, gay boys are quiet. Thank you for the trademark, brother. Hey, gay boys.
Hey, gay boys.
Thank you.
Nice. Thank you, Applegate. By the way, PLN, if you'd like to purchase our theme song for Card-Jitsu, just let me know. It's up for
While we steal your product
yes.
and watch it live, we're still going to charge you for the song. That's the kind of people we are.
PLN, can you get us some shirts sent over here?
At the very least.
At the very, very least, some shirts. Yeah, once he had him down. Oh, I didn't notice too his leg. Look how his leg is trapped up against the little console part.
Oh, I saw. Yeah.
He wasn't getting up. There was no way in hell he was going to get up.
Friends, there you have it. Week 1 of PLN's
Please drive out
Friday
of there.
Night
Please
Fights
drive
is
out of
in
there.
the books. And what an incredible night of vehicular manslaughter we have just witnessed. Congratulations to all of our winners, and better luck next time to the non-winners. But let's talk about next week. Week 2 of Friday Night Fights, we will feature Slap Fight Championship. 10 competitors will travel to Branson, Missouri, and meet right here at PLN Studios to represent their respective teams. As a matter of fact, let's introduce the card now. We'll go to the randomizer and select our first.
Oh, this ought to be interesting.
Let's take a look.
You're going to have guys that have never slap fight before.
Oh, yeah. Right?
Yeah, there'll be a couple.
The
That's
randomizer
a big
has
one.
selected Rocky Moore, the veteran slap fighter, versus Fafo, the chest chop slap fight newcomer. These two gentlemen will be
Fafo's a
right
beast,
here
though.
in this very spot.
I've seen Rocky
next
before back in
Friday
the
night
day.
in the main event of Week 2 of Friday Night Fights. That's an incredible matchup. I cannot wait to see it, and I'm sure that both of those competitors have been waiting to see who they would face.
Thank you,
well, there
Vicky.
you have
That
it,
was
boys.
fun.
Fafo versus Rocky, the main event of next week's fight. Let's go back to the randomizer and let's select this week's featured fight.
Feature fight. Let's see. Come on. How long? Ooh.
Okay, so we've got the professional
There
arm
you
wrestler
go,
from the
Buff.
state of Oklahoma, the Okie Savage. He's a slap fighter, and he will face Blake Howard.
He's
Now,
also
Blake Howard is a
penalty
transplant
machine.
from another slap league. This will be
Oh.
his first time
Oh.
at the barrel.
Rigged.
But these two big boys
Ooh.
will slug it out Friday night, right here in this very spot
Oh, yeah.
at PLN Studios in
They
the
get Okie
fight
Savage to stop
of Friday
too many
Night Fights.
penalties and whatnot.
Three
Well,
more
yeah,
fights to
there's
go. Let's
that.
go back to the randomizer and see who'll be showing up on the undercard.
Come on, Mallet.
Okay, so this is an interesting matchup.
Ooh,
Shamokin
Smiley.
Thunderclap versus Smiley. Now,
Okay.
Shamokin Thunderclap started his career at 200 pounds. He's lost a lot of size on his way down to 165 pounds.
Damn. Good
Smiley
for
has
him.
always been at this weight. He feels himself at this weight, and he's on a little bit of a win streak. So Smiley versus Shamokin Thunderclap, another fight featured Friday night on PLN's Friday Night Fights. That's exciting. Let's go back to the randomizer and let's select our fourth fight.
The undercard.
The Cure
Oh,
face the
versus the
Carpenter.
Carpenter.
The Carpenter is a newcomer to PLN. He's got the largest hands in the league. He's got bigger hands than our super heavyweight slap fight champion, Tim Sylvia. And the Carpenter only
Damn.
weighs 165 pounds. This is a big, big guy with a lot of talent, and he's going to be facing the Cure. The Cure is a former champion from a regional slap league that signed with PLN just last season, and he will face the Carpenter right here during Friday Night Fights, and they will both represent their respective teams. Very exciting. That's going to be a fun matchup. Let's go back to the randomizer and
Same.
take a look at the final matchup.
At the under.
Under, yeah.
Triple under.
Ah.
Amir, the
Biscuit.
real deal Nuruddin, is going to face Biscuit. This is probably
Damn
my
the
favorite
man.
matchup so far. This is a fantastic matchup between a top contender and a fast rising newcomer.
Oh,
and the situation
yes,
is
happy
really
Father's
clear
Day to
here. Biscuit,
everybody.
master strategist. He's a
To the
master
mommy
technician,
fathers
he's
and
a
the
veteran
father fathers.
But you've got the real deal. He's a cunning linguist. He's a great slapper.
Oh, I see what you did there. He's a
veteran.
cunning
This guy
linguist.
came to make a statement at PLN, and so far he's been making a lot of noise. We will see.
Do it,
if
Courtney.
Biscuit
Don't
versus
stop.
The real deal delivers. That's a fantastic
can't
opening
stop.
matchup for the card. The randomizer never fails to impress.
This
and
should
so
be a
I cannot wait to
very,
see,
very
these
interesting
matchups. It's going to be a fun
night of slapping.
Next Friday
Yeah.
night, 9 p.m. Central. Tune in right here. It's Friday Night Fights by PLN, Week 2, Slap Fight Championship. From all of us
Interesting to see
here
Rocky.
at PLN
Rocky
Studios
was
in
in
Branson, Missouri, and for everyone
some
at
of the
the home
very
offices
first
in New
slap
York
fights
City.
I ever watched.
Thank you to everyone for tuning in. My name is JT Tilley, and you've been watching PLN's Friday Night Fights. We'll see you next time.
Well done, JT. Well
There
done.
it is.
I wish you would have cranked it up and like just smoke them. Just smoke them, Daddy.
Smoke them if you got them.
Oh,
As
what a
they
fun
say.
time, guys. I hope y'all had a blast. We did. And we'll be doing it again next Friday night. Same time, same place. We want to see you there, baby. We want to oh, look at that. Oh, I was like, who's the hottie in the pink hair?
Yes.
It's a dude.
They got some good wigs. I'll give them that.
Yeah. The very tall one looks like an ice cream cone is my favorite.
This, yeah, with the top.
The
I
Tower
told
of
you,
Power.
I told you when I had the long. Remember, I told you about the scrunch, whatever they're called. I used to do that. Put it on top. It'd be like, yeah. I was ahead of my time, you know.
You were great. You were an innovator.
It was the Friday Night Fight Express. Dan the Man, thank you. YouTube Junkie, Just Arts. YouTube Junkie again, thank you, Jen. David, Fly, Roman, Nat, Dan the Man, Bruno, Dan the Man, Tiff, Deborah, Dan the Man,
Is her strap falling down right here at the bar?
Bruno, Dan the Man, Applegate, and Coop.
Oh, that was her purse strap. Never mind. Phew.
I know, I was trying to read and look at the same time. I didn't want to miss a titty, you know?
I thought we were going to get one for sure. Slippage. Slippity slide. Oh, gosh. All right, guys, we love you. We'll be back at it again Monday, or Creed will be around doing something over the weekend. Might be some live chases. Who knows? Just none tonight. Because I need some sleep. I need some sleep. We love you guys. Guys in truck, can we play them out with the song?
Oh, you should. Look how tall that dude is.
Oh my God. We can? Okay, thank you.
Oh, yeah. They said it's fine. You didn't hear him? Is your
Oh,
headset
no.
okay? I heard him 2 times. They just yelled.
My ears and eyes are tired.
I said we paid a shit ton for that. Yes, you're fucking playing it the second time. What are you nuts?
Okay, until next time. Bye for now.
Yeah, it's Friday night and we're ready to fight. Open the door, step inside. Savage battle's about to begin. Gather the gang, watch it go. Jump in the car, these boys are ready to blow. Raising hell to enhance, yeah. Hold your breath, don't get tapped. We're putting this sport on the map. Damn right, son. Crank it up now. Car Jitsu, let's fucking go. Car Jitsu. Buckle up for this wild ride. Crash and burn, punk, nah. We don't lose, it was all in pain. You will never forget my name. Break it down, raw. Car Jitsu, this is war. All out war. All out war. Open the door and step inside the savage battle. The savage battle's about to begin. Gather the gang, watch it go. Jump in the car, these boys are ready to blow. Raising hell to enhance, yeah. Hold your breath, don't get tapped. We're putting the sport on the map. Damn right, son. Crank it up now. Car Jitsu, let's fucking go. Car Jitsu. Buckle up for this wild ride. Crash and burn.